Well, you can chuck that up live for all to watch as well.
If I see a stream of a sport that I'm watching and someone can't watch it and then they give me a message on Messenger and say, hey man, I see that you're watching the fight, can you put a stream up? Yeah, of course I can.
This is James. He streams a fair amount of sport, including the Joseph Parker bouts.
The night of the Parker fight, I actually used a different stream, and it was a German stream, and it was absolutely beautiful.
The problem? That's illegal, isn't it?
Don't think so. Well, obviously they're trying to go and pull a few of us before the courts, but I think it's a bit of a laugh, to be honest.
In fact, it's no laughing matter, and it's copyright infringement, say Sky and Duco Events, the boxing promoters who organise Joseph Parker's bouts. Between them, they've got a crack team of 13, aiming specifically to take streams down and gather evidence so Sky can take the illegal streamers to court.
Oh, it's impossible to know exactly how many people are watching. We can only judge what we can find. Now, last Saturday night, we identified about 50-odd Facebook streams.
And this is why it matters. If just 50 people stream the link and say just 100 people watched each stream, instead of paying the $40 to Sky and Duco, that's $200,000 right there.
After the last Parker fight, which was in July in Christchurch, there were 8 people that we identified with Sky as having sufficient evidence to start proceedings against, so those proceedings have been started.
James here is another person in their sights. James agreed to meet with Story on the condition we didn't reveal his location. He's left his home city of Auckland and he's effectively on the run to avoid being served with court papers.
Well, my parents' place on the Hibiscus Coast got a knock on the door one evening. That was the second fight.
He says Duco was so keen to find him, they hired private investigators to track him down.
They also went over to one of my mates' places. He'd been waiting for him and said, oh, where can we find James? They'd gone over to my old flat. They said that they've got papers to serve on me, so I guess that when they can drop them at my feet.
We had one instance where we just wanted to find out about someone who'd been boasting about the illegal streaming, so there were some steps taken just to see whether or not we could locate him.
On that night, what you've done is you've just found something and just copied and pasted there. Simple as that.
Yeah, I didn't do anything fancy or anything like that. Someone was naughty and streaming the Joseph Parker fight, like.
Yep, it was really that simple, a copy and paste onto his Facebook page.
And this is why they're sending private investigators after you?
Yeah, just sending a little bit of a link on there and, hey, they don't like it. But, no, it's not going to stop.
If this all seems, well, a little over the top, remember James has broken a civil law.
If you don't own the rights to something and you make it available, that's copyright infringement. It's pretty clear. If you're uploading material, I don't think there's going to be much debate that that's copyright infringement.
Kevin Glover is an intellectual property lawyer. He says despite the law being clear, enforcement of this nature is rare.
Well, there's no precedent for in relation to streaming in New Zealand that I'm aware of, but the principles are pretty conventional. It's not a lot different from any other sort of copyright infringement.
I guess as soon as I get prosecuted if I do, I'll be making it my mission to go and stream absolutely